Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my Poison Ranger. Main things that it ended up being best for is Dungeon Purifications and Test of Will, and I'm going to showcase that. We only have a couple of Chaos cards going right now. I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, so let's explain this character, shall we? For gear, we're looking at stuff with max HP. Life drain is very important. Resistances are good but not needed. I like health regen a bit because you can get it on a few pieces that you can't get the life drain. We're also looking for evasion and reflex. These are our main defenses. A little bit of barrier is nice. Energy regen's good where you can get it. And boots should have move speed. For draconic, anything with wormling damage is good. Toxic armor piercing's good. I'm not sure what else there is because I haven't found too many. But that's what we're looking at so far. You're gonna want to get a bunch of Treacherous rain skills with like bonus projectiles or really just anything that'll fill out anything that's missing to the next tier. When I look at Treacherous Rain, and you see I only have 5 points from my passive tree, the +3 is from the item that I'm wearing. So you're gonna wanna like try to stack as much damage as you can. Projectiles is good, duration is good, AoE is good. I liked using the defensive stance for a bit extra evasion and damage resistance. That's to all resistances. When you kill an enemy, you gain max HP. Reduced cost and energy regain is very important. I really like Shockwave on this skill. You only need 15 energy of it because the 40% chance to deal 50% of your hit damage as extra damage is just really good. We're also using focus to get bonus to our damage, but it reduces our attack speed by 25%. That's fine, not a huge deal. The higher you can raise that one, the better probably, because you get a ton of damage for that little bit of reduction, and the reduction doesn't go up any. And then we're also adding the ultimate skill 2, and that gives it a bunch of damage, duration, AoE, projectiles, sadly an increased cost. But that's why we're reducing cost and gaining energy regen. Also, it's really good on duration skills so that you don't need to really worry about the cost too much. Especially if the skill stacks, you can like start adding a bunch of energy regen and it just stacks your energy back up faster than it can expend it, depending on the amount of monsters. But yeah, this setup seems really good. I really like it. We're working with Volatile Decoction. This is our extra damage skill. We can apply a big damage over time with it. Nothing too special though. Dragon's Call. Been using this just to get the extra damage. They help us out a bit. And we also get evasion and damage resistance while they're up. Blinding Retreat I use for a massive damage over time hit. I'm finding out that more projectiles on this is very good because it just applies more traps to the ground, which will apply more poisons. And as you can see, the poison's very, very strong. And Assassin Shroud, I'm just using this for extra damage, extra evasion, and some invisibility to get monsters off my back. My dragon skills are Protective Swarm. I just wanted extra damage per second. More dots, the better. Toxic Gas Cloud, Dark Affliction, Poison Strike, and Insect Ally. Figured Insect Ally would be decent with the bonus summons on the Dragon's Call. That's the skills for this. My attributes look like this. We take 100 in Courage. Well, 95 plus the 5 from doing map. We take hand to hand for increased damage dealt to nearby enemies. We take Fast Drinker for potion cooldown. Titan Killer for damage dealt to mini bosses and bosses. Spoils of the Hunt gives us killing an enemy with damage over time or targeting. Restores a percentage of my HP. Elimination Tactics gives us a bit of Culling Strike. 25%. We put 20 into intellect, plus 5 from the maps, and that let me put energy regen and max barrier on my character. 20 plus 5 in resilience lets us take increased damage dealt to high HP enemies and maxed HP. And I was only able to put 79 points into agility, but that still lets us get Fast Walker for move speed, quick on the draw for reflexes, toxic damage, and magic fingers gives projectile speed and damage dealt by traps and projectiles. Talents look like this. We're just trying to pick up a bunch of anything related to our skills here, and I like the extra speed. Control's really strong. Critical surge has been really cool because of the targeting knives constantly going off from projectile flurry. I like these two combined. Might want to max these things. This was my first character, so I hadn't gotten that fully figured out at the time that I got this together. I'm sure I could make this a lot better. I just don't want to keep grinding over and over for gear. I'm ready to move on to another build. My Wormling, I put the Viridian Wormling on this character with the Wormling armor that gives elemental discharge and increased loot quality, as well as bonus to move speed. Elemental discharge is cool with the toxic Wormling. He spits a sphere that deals constant damage. He'll spit 2 of them. And we're taking 96 plus 5 points in power. When I say the plus, that's from maps. And we're taking the damage with projectiles, inspiration earned when enemies are near us, increased damage dealt but reduced attack speed. That's fine. We don't need as much attack speed as you'd think. Accuracy seems really good. It just gives us extra armor ignore. For Malice, we picked up 5 points plus 5 to just get the damage over time buff. Ferocity, we went 100 plus 5. We get increased damage dealt to enemies with low health. So when they're high health, they take extra damage. When they're low health, they take extra damage. Inspiration earned from killing enemies with low HP. Wormling skills reduce enemies' elemental resistances temporarily. This is really good for our character, since we do a lot of poison damage. We get speed here for the move speed attack speed bonus. And lastly, we take loyalty, 5 points plus 5 to get the increased damage dealt by summons. Not that important, but the other node wasn't either. And these points do give us some physical resist and Wormling effect duration, so decent stuff. As for ancestors, we take this for the increased damage dealt but increased incoming damage. That's fine. When our barrier's full and we receive damage, it triggers an explosion. It's based on the maximum barrier amount. This is pretty good. I like it. It's not super crazy, but it works for our character since we're stacking a bit of barrier. It's better on builds with a lot of barrier, but I like it for the increased damage. Our second one gives us bonus reflexes, increased move speed. Once we activate this, we also get the character can no longer be killed by incoming damage over time and reflexes. That's super good for us, so we want to level this up to 20 as soon as possible. And the final ancestor we picked gives us toxic damage, as well as upon dodging, the character shatters a flask, creating an adaptive damage field. Does a lot of damage. It's pretty good. And we also get adds a potion charge and dodge charge. This just helps us stay alive a lot more. I really like it. It's a fun, fast build. It ended up not being the best, and I think you'll like my other character a lot more. So if you really do want that other build video, just leave a like on the video so I know. You don't even have to like this build that much, but if you're interested in the other build, leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. It helps push my stuff through the algorithm, and I'm trying to grow this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.